Hello, my name is Janel Nicole, and today I'll be analyzing a case study between Disney and Sony. As we delve into this topic, let's first discuss the history between the two companies. To summarize, Disney and Sony were in negotiations for the rights to Spider-Man. Sony wanted to keep the rights to the character, but Disney wanted a share of the profits. According to Deadline, Disney had reportedly proposed a 50-50 co-financing deal, meaning each company would put up half of the production costs and then split the profits. Unfortunately, Sony refused that proposal. For those reasons, Sony insisted that Disney purchase the character for $10 billion, but Disney was only willing to spend $5 billion. As a result, Disney's underlying interest is to purchase the film rights to Spider-Man so they can include the character in their Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, Sony's underlying interest is to sell the film rights to Disney so they can receive payment for the character. It's evident that the mutual gain from both parties include making money off of the Spider-Man franchise. More importantly, Sony truly wants to keep the rights to the character, while Disney wants to increase their share of the profits. In addition to the mutual gain concept in negotiation, Disney used the concepts of game theory as well as communication styles. After numerous rounds of negotiations, both parties were able to communicate effectively, find common ground, and compromise. One of the things that went wrong in the negotiation process is that Disney did not negotiate in good faith. To illustrate, Disney came into the negotiation with the intention of not reaching an agreement, which ultimately led to the breakdown of the negotiation. Nevertheless, Disney and Sony have announced that Spider-Man will be joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with the character appearing in future Marvel films. The Wall Street Journal reported that the deal was reached after months of negotiations between the two companies. The deal will reportedly give Disney control over the creative direction of the character, while Sony will retain the rights to the character and will continue to finance, distribute, and own the Spider-Man films. This agreement is also a major shift in the relationship between the two companies, which have been at odds over the Spider-Man franchise for years. With that being said, it's a big win for Disney, which has been looking to add Spider-Man to the MCU for some time. For those reasons, this agreement between Disney and Sony will foster a long-term, meaningful relationship because it will allow Disney and Sony to continue working together on the Spider-Man franchise. To illustrate further, it would allow them to continue to create new movies, games, and other products based on popular superhero. Duly note, both studios will share equally in the cost and profits of the future Spider-Man films. For those reasons, this deal can be viewed as a win-win for both studios, as it allows Disney to keep one of its most popular characters in the MCU, while also allowing Sony to keep control of the Spider-Man franchise. However, this deal was not without its critics, as some felt it was a bad deal for Disney, as they would not be able to reap the full benefits of the Spider-Man character. Others felt that the deal was a bad deal for Sony, as it would limit the studio's ability to produce Spider-Man films in the future. Either way, the deal is seen as a positive for both parties, as it allowed them to keep their most popular character while also allowing the other studio to keep control over their franchise. To conclude, after analyzing this case study, it's important to note with any negotiation to understand what you have to offer the other party and what their interests are, to negotiate from a position of strength, and finally, be willing to walk away from the negotiation if you don't get what you want. Again, I'm Janel Nicole. Thank you.